Hello friends, as committed earlier, I am here with the second part of SDLC. So for that, first we need to see the phases of SDLC. Then I would like to define the remaining phases of SDLC. Let's see that. SDLC phases. First phase is feasibility study. Second phase is analysis. Third phase is design. Fourth phase is coding. Fifth phase is testing. Sixth phase is deployment and maintenance. I've already covered the two phases like feasibility study and analysis into my first video. So I would continue from design phase. So let's see what happens corresponding to design phase. So this activity is generally done by project cadre person. That can be a project manager and other as a manager. So the objective of design phase is to divide the whole software into the number of modules, sub-modules and other architecture related requirements. So design means architecture. Okay. So this phase can be divided into two parts. One is high level design. This is called as HLD. Also, this is called as external design. External design. Now, second would be low level design. It is called as LLD. It is also called as internal design. So the input document for design phase is SRS document. Input document as SRS. So let's discuss about the high level design. So high level design inside any software during SDLC generally contains the number of modules, sub-modules, how the different modules are related with each other, data flow diagram, and moreover you can say it can also contain ER diagram. So it can contain number of modules, how the different modules are related with each other, how different modules are related with each other, third, number of submodules, it can contain data flow diagram, DFD. Also This can contain ER diagram, entity relationship diagram. Okay. So external design generally contains these information in detailed manner. Okay. Now let's move for the low level design. Low level design. This can be called as LLD. So low level design generally contains internal logic of each module, internal logic of each module, algorithms, database and tables, data structure, etc. So this low level design generally contains these information at high level. Okay. So take an example to actually understand the design activity into SDLC. Suppose you have purchased a land somewhere and you are planning to make a building over there. So what will happen? You are generally assigning this work to any contractor, any builder to just make a building. So builder what will do? First of all, he will do the external architecture. He will show the external look and feel of the buildings, and he will take approval from you, like the number of rooms at a floor, how the different types of rooms are related with each other, like maybe bedroom, maybe kitchen, maybe washroom, maybe any other type of room, maybe hall, like that. Okay. So these types of information are generally put under high level design. Now after completing high level design, now come for the low level design. So in case of the example which I was trying to explain earlier, let's see. So in case of internal design, what happens? Internal architecture of each room. Okay. Rooms, width, height, okay, adjustment of AC, fan and other things in each and every room. So these types of information generally contains under low level design. So I think it's very clear. So based on designing activity of SDLC, we are very confident, we are in the confident that the application will contain these number of modules, and these modules are going to be related with each other. So yeah, you can say this design activity generally create baseline for the developer. And yeah, the output of this document of this activity is, yeah, you can say the output of the design phase is high level design and low level design. So this design document, like high level and low level design document, will be the input document of the coding phase. So let's proceed for the coding phase. That is our fourth phase. So fourth is coding. So what happens? Now application contains a defined number of modules, and that modules contains all the related information, like it contains data structure, it contains table, it contains database, it contains other information also. So based on design document, developer will get assignment to work on different models. If there is a development team, yeah, so every team member from the development team will get the models on which they have to work on. So developers will need all the information from the design document and will definitely use some programming language to actually convert this design into the coding part. So corresponding to their assigned module, developers started writing the code, and once the coding part of that module has been completed, he generally perform unit testing. Okay, so coding generally contains these types of activities where programming languages are directly involved, where different technology based things are going to involve, like here you can say data structure, here you can say uh, database structure, table structures, lot of things you are going to see. Okay, so coding, the objective of coding phase is to convert the logical entity, convert the logical module into the functional module. Now, as a result of coding phase, we are able to see the modules into functional part, into the form of functionality. So after coding, definitely number of modules are into the functional state, and that modules are going to assign to the QA team for the testing purpose. So coding is fully related with the development. Now the fifth phase is testing. Testing means to test the application delivered by the development team from different perspective. So testing means, yeah, we need to check the application from all perspective, from negative point of view, from positive point of view, from security point of view, from performance point of view. So under testing, we need to perform end-to-end testing. And if we really trying to go in depth of testing, need to understand the different phases of SDLC. SDLC. SDLC means software testing lifecycle. So SDLC is a separate topic for us. Same like SDLC, SDLC has different phases, and all those phases are directly related with the testing activities. So here, just to understand what the actually objective of testing, to perform end-to-end testing and provide a QA sign off to the management that, yeah, testing has been done, application is not containing any blocker issue, we are good to go for live. So for that reason, either test lead or QA manager generally release a QA sign off doc and provide this to the management team. Based on testing feedback, now we are in the confident that application is not containing any blocker issues. Now application is ready to deploy. So the last phase is deployment and maintenance. Deployment means the application tested by QA team is ready to live. So normally we need production environment where development team will deploy this set of software into the production environment where anyone would be able to use this application. So deployment means just to deploy this application, this part of software into the production. And once it is deployed into the production, it is open to work. Like anybody can use this application. So yeah, deployment is an activity after which we can get the application into the live. Got it? So after deployment, maintenance is also one of the most important activity that should happen. Maintenance is something by which we generally providing the capability into the application to adopt new features and also to fix some bugs reported by the end users. So once the application is running into the life, customers will provide some positive and negative feedback. So based on all these feedback, need to do some modification into the application and need to redeploy into the production. So yeah, deploy maintenance is one of the most important topic. Yeah, this is one of the most important activity into the SDLC phases by which we can make our application sustainable into the software industry. If we are not capable to maintain our the application time to time, we cannot survive for a long time. So if we want to make our application more successful, live for long, always getting consistent quality, consistent feedback from the customer end, need to do the maintenance. So yeah, every organization has the maintenance, separate maintenance team whose objective is to take feedback from the clients. Based on the feedback, need to make some modification into the application. So this was something about the SDLC. So based on all these analysis, you guys are in the situation where you can say that yeah, SDLC is definitely, it's a standard, it's a design, it's a framework which generally provides us lot of guidelines like how to study the customer's requirement, how to do the analysis, how to do the designing, coding and testing, and then deploy this application into the market. If we are really following SDLC phases in honest manner, in systematic way, there is no chance to get failure. We will be always get consistent feedback, consistent good feedback from the client. So this is very very important for everyone who is willing to start their career into the art industry. So this is something about the SDLC, software development life cycle. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe if you like this video. I will try to come with another set of videos into the future. Thanks.